Hey sir, welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Back at it, time for a brand new chapter, and this is going to be moving on to chapter 13. So we went to a new area, it was Egypt, we saw Bill Weasley, and we're trying to figure out why this Sphinx is guarding this minecart.
You make the hardest task look easy.
And of course we went to the marketplace, which is another area in that area. And basically, we end up eventually seeing Bill Weasley and etc, etc.
Your magic skills are much improved.
Rumors of the minecart are spreading, and your case could be at risk because of it. How will you handle these rumors, and what does Flump have to say about all this? So I'm going to go back to the door. Oh, that's so cute. The statue gargoyles have little Santa hats. Looks like we're back in Egypt. Hey, Weasley! Casey! Well, at least he's not missing this time. You certainly weren't joking about your portkey dropping you in the middle of nowhere. I'm glad I caught you here, though. I found out that Coy, one of my friends, has heard the rumors of the minecart. Blimey, that means the rumor is spreading faster than I anticipated. I don't understand how it's already spread that far. I'm sure if we put our heads together, we'll come up with a solid theory. Then, we can decide what to do next. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Ah yeah, so these have popped back up. They should be new. Yep. Mainly because of the fact I haven't gotten any yet. Now begins the arduous journey for that. If I'm understanding this correctly, then no one should even have an idea of where the minecart is. Exactly. My reports all mentioned seeing a minecart flying through the air. No one knew where it landed. And yet, Coy knows that it is in the desert near the market, which means someone does know it's here. Or they at least have an approximate idea and are spreading rumors. The question is why. If you thought there was a treasure in the minecart, why would you tell others about it? I don't know, Casey. It certainly is a mystery, for now. At least we know that the Sphinxes aren't letting anyone near the minecart, so it is relatively safe. It is certainly not ideal that these rumors are spreading, but at least no one has found out the actual location. Watch for Willa just pop her head out. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I can't quite tell if I should be worried yet or not. Would you be in this situation? Worried? Not worried. I would be a little worried, honestly, because it has spread really quickly. And you just said, Coy knows pretty much that it's in the desert. I'd be worried, Bill. This rumor isn't slowing down, and it seems like someone will show up any day now. Your case here is certainly a risk. That's what I was afraid of. I'm glad you didn't sugarcoat it for me. I appreciate you telling me about this, Casey. Of course, Bill. You said you could use my help, so it's only natural that I would tell you about the rumor spreading. If only we knew how far it spread. Well, why don't I go to the marketplace to see if Coy has arrived? She just may hold the answers we're looking for. Let's go find her. We could ask some of her other friends in other parts of the world, maybe. Oh, I don't think I've actually been... Oh, wait, I have been here, yeah. 65! Oh, man. I am catching up, though. I am 62. See? 62 at the top. It's really started to pick up faster because what I ended up doing is I never really got any of the animals, like the creatures, and I had so many books and everything accumulated. I pretty much bought all of the creatures. So I'm slowly trying to get more and more of those done, and basically, let me show you quickly. When I go to bulk feed, and I go feed, these are the ones that I have, but I'm working on all these I've done. I unlocked like all of them. Look at all these I had to still go for, but I've unlocked them all, which is really great. So I'm still missing 2 more right now, and I have enough for them. But yeah, anyway. I should have done that sooner. Alright, let's see if we can find Corey. Are you sure she's been around in Egypt? She could... KC? Who is that? Huh? Do I... Or is that goth guy? Oh, it's Diego! I wasn't even closer than any of them. Wait a minute. Diego Kaplan. Indeed it is I. And I see your bills, you too. Always good to see a friendly face, Diego. What brings you to Egypt? Oh, a little this, a little that. What was he known for when we were younger? What was he into? Like his hobbies and stuff? I can't remember. More importantly, I've missed you. Have you missed me? I've missed you terribly. No, not really. So I really want to know what happens when I go, no, not really. It won't affect anything. And obviously I would go, I've missed him, because I would, but let's see what happens just for the fun of it. No, not really, to tell you the truth. You wound me with your sharp words. It's a good thing I'm not so easily deterred by this. Being like this surely is a sign to rekindle a friendship. You see? What have you been up to, Diego? Ah, how I love to regale the two of you with my recent adventures. I thought it said secret. And I love even more to hear what you've been up to also. Let's grab a seat by the cafe then. We can catch up and know what's going on. Good old Diego. Everybody's really into these ingredients that he wants. Boy, does he have a lot of ingredients. What's that blue stuff? Best color, by the way. You keep mentioning that you're an assistant for someone, but what does he do? What's the best way to describe it? I suppose you could say he's a treasure hunter. What do you think of that? Caution him, congratulate him, defer to Bill. Well, it's kind of weird how we were talking about treasure, and this guy's a treasure hunter? Coincidence? Probably not. Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I can't imagine that the life of a treasure hunter is a very safe or stable job. Oh, I wouldn't call myself a treasure hunter. I just do small tasks to help my boss. Organize equipment, make travel arrangements, ensure our safety. No actual plundering for me. Still, you're close to the lifestyle, so I'd be cautious. I always am, Casey. I'm gonna have to head out soon. Are you running it in for your boss? Something like that. I've been sent ahead to scope things out before we trek into the desert. You're headed into the desert? What for? We've heard rumors of a minecart full of treasure. Speaking of, is the treasure why you're here? Yes? No? Maybe? I was dropped off in that Egyptian location, but I don't know if the treasure is part of what I'm actually trying to uncover. But I'll go yes. It is why I'm here, Diego. I can't say the same for Bill. I'm just here on assignment. Tombs and the like. Well, then may the best treasure hunter win, Casey. Well, how'd I get going? Plenty of things I need to do and see before I get my boss the all clear to arrive. Hopefully I'll see you around, Casey. I keep just looking at those meatballs and wanting those meatballs. For now, I need to head back to London to see my boss about a certain mess. It's another thing we have to try to figure out. No Corey still, by the way. Oh, Mad Eye's there. And a few other people. Oh, Talbot. What's going on? You look like you're in the middle of a serious conversation. Good to see you again, Kingsley. And you as well. Unfortunately, I'm afraid this conversation is as serious as it seems, Casey. I think I may have mentioned the recent raids. I believe so. Has something happened? You could say that. It would be easier to discuss this if you had more information. So listen closely. Yes, sir. I knew it. It sounds like the raids are happening more often then? We're trying our best to be thorough with them. A shame that doesn't seem to work with the Malfoys. I'm rather familiar with the name. What happened with the Malfoy Manor raid? Kingsley said it didn't go well. It didn't. That was an important raid too. What made it so important? We didn't find anything, so it doesn't matter. I still want to know. Nothing but Lucius Malfoy's smug face. Do you think something or someone can be dangerous without any proof, KC? Absolutely. Innocent until proven guilty. It depends on the situation. Well, absolutely that's true. Absolutely, Talbot. You don't need someone to commit a crime in front of you to know they're dangerous. Some people just have an aura. I'm not sure I believe in auras, but I agree. Unfortunately, we can't convict on feelings. You always have an interesting perspective on things. I try. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I really need to find my boss. Before you go, Casey. What did you need, Mad Eye? Flump's order of Merlin, have you given it to him? Lie to him? Tell the truth. I did not give it to him. I didn't. But, okay. Yeah, I've given it to him. Alright. It is very important that he has the medal. It can't just be floating around in someone's pocket. I really gotta get to Flump now. He's been waiting for me. I'll talk to you later, Mad Eye. I need to update Flump on my newest assignment. Alrighty, Flump. What are you gonna talk to me about? Flump, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I got caught by Mad Eye and Kingsley. No apology necessary. I got to take a nap while you were goofing off. I wasn't... How do you think your case is going? Terribly, really well, no comment. I mean, we're chipping away at it slowly. But... no comment, Flump. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Yet it is somehow the least suspicious thing I've heard all day. I don't think anything will top Vega getting stuck in a bog and then losing her compass in it. Alright, let's hear this report of yours. Right away, hopefully you'll be able to advise me on the next steps once you hear what's happened. You know what I mean? Man, was that 3 8-hour quests out of 4? Ugh. It sounds like the raids are happening more often then? We're trying our best to be thorough with them. A shame that doesn't seem to work with the Malfoys. I'm rather familiar with the name. What happened with the Malfoy Manor raid? Kingsley said it didn't go well. It didn't. That was an important raid, too. What made it so important? We didn't find anything, so it doesn't matter. I still want to know. Nothing but Lucius Malfoy's smug face. Do you think something or someone can be dangerous without any proof, KC? Absolutely. Innocent until proven guilty. It depends on the situation. Well, absolutely that's true. Absolutely, Talbot. You don't need someone to commit a crime in front of you to know they're dangerous. Some people just have an aura. I'm not sure I believe in auras, but I agree. Unfortunately, we can't convict on feelings. You always have an interesting perspective on things. I try. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I really need to find my boss. Before you go, Casey. What did you need, Mad Eye? Flump's Order of Merlin, have you given it to him? Lie to him? Tell the truth. I did not give it to him. I didn't. But, okay. Yeah, I've given it to him. Alright. It is very important that he has the medal. It can't just be floating around in someone's pocket. I really gotta get to Flump now. He's been waiting for me. I'll talk to you later, Mad Eye. I need to update Flump on my newest assignment. Alrighty, Flump. What are you gonna talk to me about? Flump, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I got caught by Mad Eye and Kingsley. No apology necessary. I got to take a nap while you were goofing off. I wasn't... How do you think your case is going? Terribly, really well, no comment. I mean, we're chipping away at it slowly. No comment, Flump. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Yet it is somehow the least suspicious thing I've heard all day. I don't think anything will top Vega getting stuck in a bog and then losing her compass in it. Alright, let's hear this report of yours. Right away. Hopefully you'll be able to advise me on the next steps once you hear what's happened. I was thinking if it went really well, he would know I'm probably lying or something. Man, was that 3 8-hour requests out of 4? Ugh. I have 3 people invested in the minecart. Who would that be? Diego? Corey? Oh yeah, I guess in Bill Weasley. Let's put off your lack of progress for now. You were telling me that 3 people you know have ended up in Egypt. Don't look at me like that. Not like I planned for all of them to show up. I didn't think you would. However, with so many people you know now involved, it is a conflict of interest, Agent. What are you trying to say, Flump? I'll have to remove you from the active fieldwork for now to protect the ROCC and your identity as an agent. Keep calm, explode at him, laugh it off. Well, I've been going against Flump every single time just kind of for fun, but in this situation he's actually right. Like the whole thing with Marula and Ruby, that's a ticking time bomb right there, and this is even worse. So I agree. You want to take me off my case. Alright. You're taking this better than I anticipated. Well, I'm not sure that making a scene will help me. I want to reiterate that I'm not taking you off the case. You'll just stay back and assist the research until your safety is no longer at risk. Which hopefully won't be long, because I want to put you back in the field as soon as possible. Do you really think I'm a risk? I'm not going to take the risk. You are a valuable agent. Was that a compliment? I'll have Vega do the field work for you since they have no personal connections. They'll update you regularly and thoroughly on anything that happens abroad. I'll try to assist them as much as I can from here. Perhaps the better I do with that, the faster you'll put me back in the field. Perhaps. While you're in London though, I'd also like you to help Ruby with her investigation into Eris. Oh, and I have a special assignment for you. We're going to talk about that later though. Seems like you have a lot of work for me to do here. The most important thing is that anything you uncover here will help you when you return to the field. I can't say I like being relegated to desk work, but I'll have more time to spend with my friends and Jacob. I'll make the best of the situation by working hard and hanging out with my friends. Bobby, listen, that sounds pretty sweet to me. A very sweet gig, in fact. I can have normal hours. I can probably leave early because there's not much I can really do. But I guess we'll find out what happens with that. And of course, what's my special assignment? I'm very curious about that as well. This could be a blessing. And also, I don't think there's any other areas I can actually go to in terms of around the world. I think I've uncovered everything so far in terms of unlocking everything, I think. So it will make sense because I don't think there's any other thing I can do with cases and going to new locations yet anyway. But I guess we'll find out how all this plays out moving forward in Harry Potter Hogwarts Adventure. Bye bye everybody.